What's up, folks? Welcome back to more LA Noire. The Gas Man.
压手奶茶下上。
The hell's going on here? See that? There's nothing there in his hand. The fuck? There's nothing there, bro. He's holding the air. The hell?
Joins the arson squad today. You board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps.
Everybody is so fucking like
I don't
aggressive.
do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Steffen's house fire. 9:05 a.m.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
Do you think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home with this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Mr. Steffens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Case. Some barfly for the murder.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Talk to your boy.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. Now, my house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
He's the one who arrested that movie producer. It's about time some of those movie people went to jail. What do you think, Doug?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks for your help.
Sawyer house fire, 9:20 a.m.
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
You weird piggy.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps.
Yeah.
Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Mal,
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death.
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete now before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Thanks, man. Thanks, first fair.
Oh my gosh.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Oh my god. That's terrible. Look at that.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives, this is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps, can you help?
They won a trip somewhere, but little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the company?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
There he is.
Hurry, you can throw, can't jump.
Catch him. Let him run away.
Got him.
What's your name?
Skid.
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Yes, I
Watching
do
them
like
fire.
fires.
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You like fire?
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
I'll take
Cigarette
that.
in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
I heard
When you
lots
finish
of
following
fire.
your leads, come and see me at the fire station.
Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case.
So we get hard on these cases?
Nose in it. Help me.
Yeah, that's what he
stay
said.
out of my way. You got it?
Gulliver's Travel Agency, 9:35 a.m.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Go.
See here.
Here they are. Steffens. The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotions mailing list covers half of LA.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Tell me more.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky? Tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family.
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who's won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Poor.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car?
Biggs,
That's the cop who caught
you
her.
two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Oh, yeah?
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply.
Okay.
You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light.
All right.
You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now,
Okay.
the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
All right.
All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so we want to have this here.
Good, your regulator's in position.
Those side.
This here. Right here.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Oh.
Oh, damn, what the hell was that?
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
I can pedigree you.
See what they got to say.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
As you look.
I'm a beast.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Holy shit, that's hot.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem.
That boy's head grew and shrunk again to normal size.
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
I think you're lying, Rasick. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
What about Matthew Ryan?
You know about Ryan, huh?
I know about Varley,
He's been
too.
in some trouble, I know that. He's done his time.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasick?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
A lot, bitch.
There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Alright, where's the phone at?
I used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so sure. I swear.
Operator,
this
give
town
me
is going
R&I.
Straight to hell.
Putting you through now.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Pellegrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks. Rogues Gallery, Mr. Rasick.
Oh,
Desperate times indeed.
Tastes hot as fuck. I maybe did put hot sauce in it. I know I put wrench in it.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do. But my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show 'em and keep quiet.
Clemens
corn
is a
with
fellow traveler.
I throw the macaroni, that fucking spaghetti into it. No, I love hot food, dude.
Yeah, same.
Like, like I say, it has a kick to it, dude.
Barley
I'm like,
has a problem with bugs.
Man.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favored choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice.
Clemens work site, 6:31 p.m.
It has a kick to it.
Big
Oh, shit.
LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
Good as fuck. God
You know
damn.
Reginald Barley?
No?
Detroit PD is after Reginald Barley for murder. He wants us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens.
Whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
Doubt.
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watch it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the Rouse, Clemens.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name. Figure that, wise guy.
Oh, right there.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
No, dude, you going to jail, son. You going to jail. You can take, you can
Barley's work site, 6:59 p.m.
LAPD, Barley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Oh, damn, dude!
Got him. Baby. Take it. You like it.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then,
love Greek.
you're guest of the city.
Arson?
Yeah, me
You
too.
can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Hell yeah, I like Brian Biggs. Pretty cool so far. Yeah.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
You'll be alright.
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, Arson Squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
You better.
Ryan.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
He's got an arson-related assault charge. He's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in the room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
There he goes. Hey. Get out of the car now. Let me see your goddamn hands.
Behind your head. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
Yeah, this Brian's awesome too, right? He's the coolest one, I think, so far.
Committing a series of arsons.
Brian 3 was tight, but V5 is pretty cool so far.
Three's the shit.
Yeah, 3 was the shit.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing.
Look, pineapple.
Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better
Alright,
try
bitch.
again.
So you want to
Motherfucker,
change
ask
the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're
You
doing
stole
your
my
part.
name,
Yes, I
motherfucker.
am.
You're lying.
You lying, motherfucker.
This is sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Better tell me, boy.
You're a goddamn liar.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
You're lying, Ryan.
Because the counter hit you in the damn face, you gonna tell me the truth.
Ryan, hold on. Let me ask the man to show the man the evidence first. You see, my partner here wants to jump over the goddamn counter and beat your ass. Feel lucky I'm here, son.
I can wait just as long as you can.
Oh, yeah?
Dude, I'm ready to punch you in the face.
Yeah, you see him back there? See Brian back there looking at you? About to fuck you up. Better. Right?
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
Oh, you better tell me, boy. I'm gonna break your jaw.
You tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Nothing.
Yeah, you better tell us what we gotta know, what we want to know. Brian's gonna break your fucking jaw, bro. I'm not gonna stop him.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
His bilk, huh? I think you meant to say dilk, but okay.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
Yeah.
You were charged
Criminal
with
record.
Attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
What I'm gonna do
Hephaestus
is
water
punch you in
heater
your face a couple times.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure.
No.
As soon as your
No,
red friends
you can't
storm
leave
the
when
building
I'm
and
done with
carry
your
out,
boy.
you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
He's a fucking super
Why are you
liar.
lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not?
Yeah, heater serviced by Varley. He signed his signature that he fucking fixed it. A bunch of times, too.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got
Like
me.
more than once, bro. Like,
Suburban?
not just one time.
Yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got
No,
printed.
never. Whatever, dude. You lying piece of shit.
Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
Some big date they didn't want to miss. That's all about.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Lying, you piece of shit.
Yeah,
I don't
he
believe
is.
you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind.
We found
Where is the
mosquito
evidence that I
coils
let
in your
anything
locker, you
contribute to this
idiot.
fire? Huh?
That's what they're using to set the bomb off with. It was
Arsonists
in
use
his locker.
cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on! Full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
All right, you're being charged, Mr. Matthew Ryan.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine.
Oh, you shut your mouth.
Going
You
to
listen to
say,
me, bitch.
before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. Results in arson. So well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp on my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case.
Good. Yeah, that's
Bad
right.
one,
You
unfortunately.
just socks and clothes, bitch. You don't get shit.
All right, that's
I'm
it.
the one.
All right, well, yeah, that's the Gas Man. We'll see you guys on next time on more LA Noire.